Hey everybody, Mo Bunnell here, your host at Real Relationships, Real Revenue. If you haven't watched or listened to the prior 4 episodes with Linda Klein, a legend in law, senior managing shareholder Baker Donaldson, first female president of the Georgia Bar Association, did such a good job there. She was president of the American Bar Association, ABA, the largest professional service association in the world. I believe that's true. She has delivered so much value in the 4 episodes before this. You have to. I don't usually say it this strongly. You have to go back and watch those. That said, I think this is the most content rich, the most in-depth, possibly the most valuable episode that we've ever recorded. It's short. It might be our shortest ever. It's incredible. That's all. That's my intro. Let's get into it. Here's Linda Klein answering the question, if she could tape a video and give it back to her former self, given all her success in life, what would she say? Hey everybody, Mo Bunnell here, your host at Real Relationships, Real Revenue. I'm almost sort of sad. This is our 5th and final episode with Linda Klein. I feel like I'm getting decades of knowledge in just 4 episodes that we've already taken. I always feel that way with you, Linda. Like if we have an hour lunch, I leave like floating on cloud nine driving home because I feel like I got 10 hours of awesome ideas. I think our audience is going to feel the way. But this is our last one. So pretty cool question, I think, for the last episode. You've had so much success. You're a senior managing shareholder, Baker Donaldson. You've handled some of the firm's biggest clients. You've run the firm. You've been the first woman president of the Georgia Bar. You've been president of the National American Bar Association. Pretty storied history, of course, Chambers rated, all that other stuff. Your bio's like this long. But given that, if you looked back and if you could record a video to your younger self, around business development, relationship development, the kind of stuff that we've talked about our last 4 episodes, what message would you send back to your younger self?
Business development is about passion.
Ooh.
Life is about passion. Don't lose your passion for getting involved. Being part of the community is the price we pay for democracy. And helping others is the most satisfying thing you can do. Temptation to stay at the office is great, and it's really easy. And in so many ways, it's so much easier to make a dollar than to make a difference. But making the dollars is never going to give you the fulfillment that comes from making a difference. You know, you can do both at the same time. And that's what I learned. I think, Mo, that might feel a little touchy-feely or esoteric. I think there are components to this. Take the time to get good at what you do first, and then you have something to sell. And if you're passionate about what you do, you're going to get good at it. Think about how others will hear what you say. People can accept anything except being ignored. If you're going to say no instead of avoiding the other person, because it's much easier to just delete the email or not answer the phone with caller ID. And if you say no, please do it with kindness. There's a Maya Angelou quote that I just love. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Treat people right. There's a story that my grandfather taught me about treating people right. That's in an earlier episode. Your words will evoke feelings in others. What is a no that you're giving to someone today, that person could wind up being a future client of yours. And you want them to know that you treated them with respect and with kindness. Another thing I'd like to tell my younger self is to keep learning. Learn from others for sure, but be yourself. If you're passionate about what you do, you will be genuine. You'll always be genuine. You only have to look at Mo to know what I mean, right? In every encounter with everyone he meets, he finds what he can learn from them. And he is passionate about helping you help others. That's a great example. I guess there's a caveat to this too, Mo. If you get so excited and so passionate, you won't listen to Mo, which means you won't plan. And then you're going to waste time. And that's bad. You should plan and you should follow your plan. However, this is where Mo's going to get mad at me. However, some of your best experiences will come from wasting time. In other words, if you rigidly plan, you might say no to something that will be an incredible opportunity. You will meet someone you otherwise might not have met. And they may become, as Mo would call it, your raging fan.
Linda, I usually have follow-up questions, and I don't want to do that here. That I can see, like all the commencement speeches you've given, like that was awesome. I just want to close it out. Um, that was so good. Where should people go to reach out to you, say thank you for this? I know it's going to be our shortest episode ever, but I'm going to mess it up if I keep going. So we're going to end. So where it was that good. Where should people go to reach out to you to say thank you for this inspiration, to inquire about your advice, to talk to you?
Well, since Mo didn't have a follow-up question, if anyone out there does, please reach out to me on LinkedIn, or my email is lklein@bakerdonaldson.com.
And we'll put those in the show notes. Linda, I was looking forward to this so much. You've inspired me for what all the things that you've done in your life, the trailblazing attitude you've got. I can't imagine the headwinds that were against you. Being a woman in a profession that didn't have any women when you first started, the fact that you were the first woman president of the Georgia Bar, the fact that you were president of the ABA, as the father of two women. I'm going to have my daughters watch all these episodes, and I just want to say thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.